This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. I'm not a fan of Amazon. I don't like their business practices. I don't like the way they drive smaller brick and mortar stores out of business. I'm not a fan, though I do get things from them on occasion, typically those that I can't get anywhere else conveniently. And I understand that Amazon Prime, their movies, television shows, that type of thing, is just a way to get people to buy stuff. You get Amazon Prime, and it includes the movies and television shows, but you pay a monthly price for Prime. It's to keep you in their ecosystem and to distract you, essentially, while doing so. And it's an interesting philosophy. It's an interesting business model. I also think it's extremely cynical. That being said, they've recently created a television show based on Garth Ennis' comic, The Boys. And I think Garth Ennis is an excellent writer. Very gritty, very funny, and he's just interesting. And to see an interpretation of his work on screen, if you have Amazon, would certainly be worth checking out. I think Seth Rogen is attached to it in some way as well. He might even be directing it. That I'm not too crazy about. I don't watch a lot of work from Seth Rogen, though I don't necessarily think what I've seen of him, and it's mainly his acting. Pineapple Express, Superbad, stuff like that. I don't necessarily think that much of his acting ability, though he could be a good director. I have no idea. As I said, I don't watch his work. But let's take a look at the trailer for The Boys.
The greatest superhero team the world's ever seen. The Seven.
Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm not gonna piss you about, Huey. I heard what happened to Robin.
You ain't alone, son. Soups lose hundreds of people each year to collateral damage.
I can't stop. I can't stop.
That's where I mean the boys come in. Scrape the bastards when they get out of line.
Can you control her, please?
You need to unclench your asshole. Why don't you two carrying on like a bunch of fucking twins?
What the fuck is this?
We got a fucking job to do.
I'm invincible, stupid motherfuckers.
I'm the world's greatest superhero. I can do whatever the fuck I want. We're on the verge of nailing these wankers.
I'm done. Oi, what's Sporty Spice up to? Who? Sporty fucking Spice, what's she up to?
I don't know.
And baby, not even page 6 of the Daily Mail. You see, when they're apart, they're absolute fucking rubbish.
But you put them together, now they're goddamn fucking Spice Girls. The point is, we need each other. We're fucking thin the woman.
Jesus, he gives the worst pep talks.
He really does.
I can't do this.
You just pulled the fucking trigger!
Sorry.
We're the Seven. Earth's most mighty, motherfucker!
Please, no, please.
Pardon my French. Fuck those fuckers.
If you wanna be my lover.
Well, that was the trailer for The Boys, and that looks really great. What's interesting, at least for me, is that it poses the idea that you have superpowers. That doesn't necessarily make you a super person, in the sense that you may be morally vague. You may be a dick with superpowers. It doesn't change who you are. And that's refreshing to see, because as much as I love Chris Evans' portrayal of Captain America, not everyone is going to be a Captain America. Even if he's not a bad guy, he still may not be a Captain America. So it's fascinating to see the gray. That's really interesting. It's also interesting to see Carl Urban with an actual Australian accent. He is Australian. So to actually see him talk like that is, it's almost like parody itself. It's interesting. This looks really good. I'm curious. Not enough to pay the usurious rates for Amazon Prime, but I'm curious. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer Interaction. Peace.